Okay, here is our final project. Here's the database. It's for like a fitness tracker type program. There's users, goals, foods, daily logs. So here's some examples. Here's our actual code. We have the server file here. Gets everything set up and running. And then it will take us into the routes. Here we have the index route, which will then route us to the user, the goal, the food, the daily log route, and the auth route. Here's the user, goal, food, daily log. All of these are going to be pretty similar. They're just going to take us into the controllers that will then have our API routes, and they'll get all the data from the database. There's also these is authenticated and require body. The require body is going to bring in some validation and like error checking, and is authenticated is going to be the OAuth, and it will just check before anybody puts, posts, or deletes anything that they're logged in. In the index, or let's see, in the auth route, you can also see that somebody can log in here, and it will make it so that they become like authenticated. Then we have the controllers here. Oh, let's see. Then we have the models here. These models will be used in the controllers, and well as some schemas for each collection, which are also used in the models and controllers. So here's one of the controllers. We have get all, get by ID, update, create, delete by ID. All of them are going to have some similar functions. Each of the functions are in try catch blocks to check for errors. Let's see, we also have some middleware here. This is the authenticate I was talking about in the routes, to make sure that somebody's logged in. We also added this to make sure that somebody's an admin to be able to, like, for example, get all of the like get certain information, as well as we have some error checkers here. And we also have our tests here. All of these tests, we can even run those. npm test. And you'll see that they're working here. Here in the configuration, we also have passport. That's what we're using to authenticate. And so with passport, it's going to use the you can see all those tests were passed as well. Let's see what else. Now we can actually go to the site. Here we have our render, it's deployed, and then let me just pull it up directly from here. All right, so here's our site, or our Swagger, that's all set up. Here we could test all the routes to make sure that they're working. For example, like this gate route, you can see that we can pull in everything in the database in the foods collection, or I mean, you could try it with any. Here's the goals. We could try it with, again, it'll pull in all the goals. Or no, sorry, this one won't give me access because I'm not logged in as an admin right now. But it's just another example. If we log in, or let's show that now, right now that we're logged out. For example, if I want to create something, you can just use the example. It's not going to work. It'll respond to me that I don't have access. However, here I can log in. And now when I go back to the documentation and I try to create this, it should work. There we go. So it worked. We can also see that the same thing with like updating. We'll use this ID. Same thing with updating. If we try to update it, we'll change it to chicken. again, it worked. You can even check that it worked here in this. If we get them all again, scroll down, you can see it changed to chicken. And last, we're just gonna delete it. So deleted successfully. So that should work the same for all of these different routes. Another example that